You're listening to Mentoring Developers. So tell me about the importance or non-importance of being connected to a developer community or developers community. Do you go to user groups? Do you go to conferences? Do you reach out to others?
Yes, not a whole lot. I do tend to be kind of here in my basement trying to work on things a lot. But I do. I've gone to a number of different user groups, Perl user groups usually, as that's my main expertise. I have a very exciting thing going on, Swiss Perl Workshop here 2015 on the 28th, 29th of August. I'm actually going to do a presentation with another Perl fellow about a huge idea that I've been working on that isn't even the huge idea I just explained. So, and it's a big opportunity. I'm really excited about that. So I have trouble explaining the scope of my ideas. That one I just tried to explain is big enough because it involves basically not programming the way we program. And that's really hard to talk to programmers about. They get nervous. They're like, I don't know what you're talking about. And my job would not be doing that. It's doing something else.
So what do you think about when you go to user groups, do you think that it's important for people to go meet people, promote themselves essentially, put themselves out there? Because, you're out there presenting. Yeah, and you're probably volunteering, so the people get to know you. Is that important? Yes.
It's about ideas and sharing in that respect. If you go to a bunch of user group meetings, you're going to hear ideas that you hadn't thought about before. It'll be very interesting, at least if you're the sort of curious person who likes to explore ideas, and I hope you are if you're going to program computers.
Yeah, so you're exploring ideas, but you're not going there to promote yourself so that people know that you're good at Perl, so they might, come to you with jobs or contracts. That's not why you're doing this.
That is, certainly that's a reason a lot of people show up, and it is a motivating factor. It's like being hungry causes you to show up where there's food. Well, you're going to go to the Perl user group if you are desperate for work because you need to connect with as many people as possible. You can kind of tell which ones are like that because they kind of have this hunger in their eye and they're not focusing on the cool, nifty things that are going on. We're having a code kata and they're kind of like, they'd rather talk to people. They'd rather, tell people I'm looking for work and I'm good at this.
So you're coming at it from the point of view that probably not the best thing to do. And you would rather people focus on the technologies.
I would, but I'm also got to admit some realism. You do need a job. So, yeah. So it's I'd say if you want people to want you around, you want to be as engaged, enthusiastic, and interesting as possible. You're going to get more response for pairing with somebody and doing a code kata in an interesting way than you are for talking to them and shaking their hand and saying, yeah, I'm looking for work. It's like if you want people to want you around, you got to be awesome. So go to the user group meeting, be awesome, have ideas. And that means you got to not just think about it while you're at the user group meeting. You got to think of things other times. If you can't sit down and talk for 2 hours on the things that you've been learning and exploring and finding out, maybe you should go learn and explore and find some more things out.
Yeah. So the point is that if you work hard and if you're genuine, then people will like you. And if they like you, then they're likely to remember you. And when they come across a job opening or something else, that they might think of you. But they won't think of you if they think that they don't really know you enough. They don't know what you can do because you're nice, but that's not enough.
The number one way to get on a team is to mesh with the guys. I mean, you can't see me on the podcast, but you see me. I walked into a room full of people to interview me. They all looked like me. It was a shoo-in for the job. I'm like, I'm qualified and I look exactly like all the other guys. I'm hired.
Yeah, that's good. So yeah, I think it's important for people to, just connect with people and participate in coding exercises like katas. Katas is just a coding exercise. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much for listening.
For show notes and transcripts, visit us at mentoringdevelopers.com.